Welcome to another episode of Sim Saturdays, where we create Sims. Today, I was really in the mood to do another name challenge, so that is what we are doing here today. So, for those of you who don't know what the name challenge is, basically you randomize a name over here, and then you create a Sim based on the vibes that you get from the randomly generated name. It's a fun challenge. This is like, geez, I don't even know, like the 15th, 16th one I've done. This is kind of my signature challenge at this point. I really love doing this one, so yeah, I decided we would do another one here today. So, since we are on the female sim, we're going to start with the female sim. So, let's do it. Alright, so for her first name, Raylan Ward. I saw Raylan Rock in there, and that would have been even better, but it's Raylan Ward. This is gonna be... I'm gonna need a minute. What the heck, let's just go with what I had in mind for the for the original idea. If it was Raylan Rock, I was gonna say she's like a pro wrestler type, or like a tomboyish. So we're gonna go in the tomboy direction. So let's just do it. Let's do it. All right, I will give her a different. That okay. Well, yeah. Let's change the body shape a little bit. All right. So for the face and everything, like the eyebrows are not at all what I'm looking for here. Those are a little bit too bushy. They're too bushy. And then the eyes, I'm actually gonna keep the eyes the same. All right, but the cheeks I feel like are a little bit too out. Just for the idea that I have, I feel like they're a little too out. That works. No, not that. That could work. Actually, no, I don't want to do anything detail edit mode. This is good. All right. And for the hairstyle, I like the hair color. I'm gonna let her keep the hair color, but for the hairstyle, no. Okay. Maybe this. I don't like that. I don't like that. At least for this sim, I don't like it. Okay, so the hair can't be on like a ponytail or anything, because that won't work. Oh, maybe that. That could work. Alright, let's go with that. And then I do want her to keep the hat, but just maybe a more differenter hat. Is there a backwards cap? Yeah, this one. Come on, there we go. Okay. Okay, that's green. I don't really want it to be green. Okay, yeah, that works. And then for the outfit, what will we get? I don't know why I said it like that, but you know what? It works. It works. Maybe that. Maybe that. I liked this one. I like this one. We're gonna go with that. All right. And then for the pants, I feel like she should have some like shorts on. No. Maybe this? Oh, I like those shorts though. I like those. It's not really the look I'm going for, but I really like those shorts. Those are cool. Oh, okay, the blue ones, the darker ones kind of work with it. No, I like that. Okay. You know what? It doesn't completely fit the vibe I'm going for with this, but I really like it, and I don't want to change it. That's it. That's the one. And then we'll give her some, yeah, sure, black sneakers. Why not? And I hate when it does that. All right, and then just some black socks, or maybe a different colored sock, just so it stands out and from the shoe. Okay, that works. And then maybe should she add gloves? Should we add gloves? I don't know.
Oh.
No, I'm not feeling the gloves. Alright, I think that looks good. Alright, so that's Raylan Ward. I really like her. I do. I really like her. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and give her the athletic. And then the... Yeah. We're gonna give her active. What else we got? Let's see. What else could there be, bro?
Woo! Polony boy!
Alright, so that's Raylan Ward. I think she turned out really cool. So, let's move on to the male sim and see what we get there. If this was the gender bend challenge, this would be an interesting result for sure. Alright, but for this guy's name, we got Keon Boudreau. Whew, that's gonna be tough. I might need a minute on this one too. Actually, now that I think about it, he's giving me, the name is giving me like dancer vibes, like he's a professional dancer kind of thing. So let's give him that. Alright, so I do want him to be a little bit more muscly than he is, because this is, and what are these pants? What are these pants? They're cool is what they are, but I don't know if... Alright, let's change him up a little bit. Alright, I'm thinking more of it. Okay, we gotta get the face done first before we move on to the outfits and stuff like that. Alright, the last one had red hair, so I don't want him to also have red hair. And also, this is not the hairstyle I want him to have, so... Alright, let's look at the hairstyles and see what we can find. Ooh, that is not what I'm going for either, but I had to see what it looked like, okay? I had to see. Alright, I don't want long hair for him. I want shorter hair. Oh, I like that. I like that. That works. And that. No, not that. Do I like those eyebrows? I can't tell. I can't tell anymore now that I'm looking at them. But I tend to get indecisive with this, so I'm not going to change it. That's it. That's his eyes. Okay, you know what? I really like those eyes. Those eyes are cool. Closer together? Further apart? Alien? No, we're not going to make him an alien. Okay, those are cool though. Alright, the nose. I almost said glasses. Why did I almost say glasses? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna give him glasses though. Yeah, maybe I will. Nah. I will give him a little bit of facial hair just to see what that looks like. Ooh, you know what? He actually looks really good with that. I'm gonna let him keep it. I'm gonna let him keep it. I think that looks good. Let's see. I'm not really sure what I want his lips to look like. Alright, that kind of works. Let me go into detail edit and see what we get from that. Okay, I can work with that. That looks good. Now for his outfit. These pants are really cool, but I don't think that's the look I want for him, so... let's see here. Maybe the brown? I don't know if I like the brown. Let's go with that. No, I don't know if I like that either. Okay, let me... I don't know. Indecisive! Why are you taking over again? Why do you guys watch these videos? Alright, I do like the purple. We'll go with the purple for him. Maybe... Ooh, maybe we could do these. Alright, let's go with the... no, we're going with that. We're going with that! Rainbow sneakers. Interesting. Ooh, these are fun. Not really what I'm going for, but those are fun. Ooh. Okay, I do like the purple. The purple looks good. Yeah, let's go with the purple. Alright, so I think that's good for Keon. I think that looks good. Alright, so... creativity. Just like author, painter, musical genius. being a dancer.
Hmm.
Because I don't want to go with athletic because I gave that to Raylan. We'll just go...
Hmm.
Huh.
No. I don't know. Yeah, let's just go with creativity, musical genius. That feels like the best option we have here. So that's Keon Bordeaux, and that is Raylan Ward. I like both of them. I think they turned out really cool. Alright, so that is going to do it for this week's episode of Sim Saturdays. I will see you guys next week when we create even more Sims. Until then, keep being creative.